Hi, everybody. I tried to put this up earlier, but personal issues and people talking kind of kept me from doing so. So basically, here's the story. I'm going to do this kind of quick today because people are running in and out, screaming, everything else. So, judge declared unfit because of Christian beliefs. Time to strap on the armor, supposedly. Joe for America. Oregon Commission on Judicial Fitness declares Judge Vance Day unfit to be a judge after he declined to perform same-sex marriages. Okay, so that's cool. They're starting to make it mandatory, and you know what? I'm kind of okay with this. Um, Here's the situation, folks. The law is issuing the license because the state has the authority to issue the license. You're not issuing them the permission to marry. In the eyes of God, they're already married. In the eyes of the church, the ceremony is a ceremony. I mean, the license from the state really is just that, kind of like a tax-free situation. So, I mean, with this guy here, let me read his name real quick. Declares Judge Vance Day unfit to be a judge after he declined to perform same-sex marriages. Okay, well, I still believe if you're in a government situation and you can't perform your duty, you should be kicked. And he's unfit. That's cool. I'm good with that. I don't care if it's fishing licenses or marriage license. I really don't care. Also, if you're going to a judge for a marriage license, go to your pastor, go to your priest, go to whoever does your marriages. Don't go to people you know that are just going to, funnel it up. Get somebody you can get it done with and be done. Last week, word filtered out of Marion County Circuit Judge Vance Day was under investigation by the Oregon Commission on Judicial Fitness and Disability. The primary reason was given at the time, according to Day's spokesman, was his refusal to perform marriages out of the concern he would be asked to officiate same-sex unions. So he hasn't even been asked yet. And I'll be honest with that. If you haven't even been asked to do so, and you've already said you're not going to, yeah, you're an asshole. You should get fined $100,000 if you're a judge. Like, fuck you. Or he should honestly, they should find out how many of those marriage licenses are in the county, and put a good quota together. Say if there's, I don't know, let's say there's a record of 200. They give it 20 days in jail for it. Let a judge go to jail. That is correct. I would do it in a heartbeat, honest to God. If you cannot perform your duty under me or any other situation, you go to jail. You don't want to go to jail? Step down. I mean, first off, he's a judge. He shouldn't even be doing this. The clerk kind of does most of the work, and the magistrates and everything else do most of these ceremonies. So the fact the head judge or the actual judge is doing marriage licenses, to me, seems a bit overextended. I know in Michigan we have magistrates and stuff that are not even bachelor students in law that yeah, they do marriage licenses and stuff. So I don't know how it is in Oregon, but if he's unfit, he's unfit, folks. I'm sorry. I don't care if we're talking about fishing licenses, hunting licenses, or marriage licenses. The man is unfit. Kick him out. There's a sign. It can be for any reason he wants. I don't care. So I'm not going to give you this. You can read all this. It talks about fees for a case and everything else going on with this guy. I'm not going to read this. I know this is like 2/3 of it, but I'm going to post this anyways. If this guy was under me in any capacity, he'd be in jail. 20 days. You don't want to perform your duty as a judge? 20 days. When you start putting judges in prison, watch how fast the fucking law changes. And then what you do is you have them disbarred or whatever the judgeship is for like 30 days after. And you have the head guy in the area, you call him and be like, hey, Van, you got your shit together? Good. Now, here's the law code. If you don't want to follow it, do not show up to work tomorrow. And that will be the sign. Thank you. And that would be that. I don't understand the situation. I mean, I understand that they're like, oh my God, it's religious. If you're a judge, you're there for man's law, not God's law. You have no fucking say. Okay, this isn't a guy marrying a houseplant or a dog. Okay? I mean, if it's a houseplant, fucking let him. Who cares? But, I mean, if it's, another person that they've been with for like several years, let them make their life miserable. I don't care.